In this video, we are going to talk about local variables. So when we are talking about variables, we have two different types of variables that are local variables and global variables. So we'll talk about global variables as well, but for now, let's understand local variables. So local variable is nothing but a variable that is defined or initialized inside a particular function. And this variable is defined and it is limited to that particular function itself. So it will belong to the function in which it was created. So the statements which can access to this variable are the statements which are belonging to the same function. So let's say function A has a variable name. Let's just say function A has a variable name. And then like the rest of the program, you cannot access the same variable name which you have created inside this function. You could create a different variable, also name, but that scope will be different because that is outside the function. When we look at the examples, it will be much clearer. So the scope of the local variable is the part of the program in which the variable may be accessed. So for local variable, the function in which it was created is the scope of that particular variable. So local variables cannot be accessed by the statements outside the function, and different functions may have different local variables with the same name. So let's say you have two functions. The function A has the variable name. The function B has the variable name. It is still okay. The data or the data basically that is contained in the variable name for the function A is different from the data that it is holding in the variable name in function B. So the memory address and the allocation are different. So each function does not see other functions' local variables, so there is no confusion. So let's take a look at this example. So you have inside your main function, you have get name, and here you are printing hello name. So inside your main function, you are calling the get name function, and next you are printing hello name. And in the next line, you are basically defining the get name function because you have called it, so you must define it. So get name, and here name is equal to enter your name, call main. So when you are trying to do this, here, this will give an error because name is defined, like when you're trying to print name here, that is defined inside the get name function. As this get name is not returning anything, so there is no variable called name in this function. So that is the reason you will see an error. And again, this is also an error. So print the val is 99. Sorry, the value is val, and again val is equal to 99. This will also create an error, that is because of the order of the statements, that are being printed. So as we follow the top-down approach, the interpreter will first execute print statement and it will look for val. As val is not defined yet, it will give us a value error. So it will give us a name error or the variable not defined error. So in order to fix this, you can just swap these two statements. In order to fix the above one, you'll have to return the name from this get name function. We'll see how to return the data from one function to a different function in the next video.